Hello, faithful viewers. Welcome to Mr. Who Views. Today, I'm reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1, or as it's known in Japan, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, Season 1. Sorry for the start there, but anyway, just to make things clear, I'm not going to be reviewing Season 0, since we're in the English stuff for that, and it's just a bit more graphic than the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's just more connected to the manga than what I was saying in the show. And I'm not going to compare the English dub of this Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Japanese version because I only seen a few scenes from a handful of episodes. I haven't watched all the episodes in Japanese, so I can't really compare. And I only know a few of the characters' names in Japanese since all kids in their infinite wisdom or just come by or have rights to use the Japanese names or just whatever. I'm not gonna re-mention all the place, the playthings with the cards. And I don't really think people care about that. Anyway, the usual series is based on some trading cards and like the 80s with Transformers and G.I. Joe. And it doesn't mark an employ for Konami to sell the cards and does it again linked to the anime. And some of the people that actually play the card games say the anime makes just broke the card games. Like do some strategies that wouldn't even work in the actual card game. So in this first version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or just the original one, the main protagonist is Yugimoto, who's a nervous kind of kid and is just brave sometimes, and he just leaves the important stuff to the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle, whose name I will not give to the final season in case there are people watching this that haven't seen the final season of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's call him a Yanni sometimes, or the spirit of the puzzle, or whatever. And at the beginning of the first two episodes, they give the backstory on the Millennium Items, saying that they're connected to Eve and have dark shadow magic and just stuff like that. And Yugi has three friends. Two have some personality. The third one kind of has personality but doesn't really do that much. His best friend Joey, the token girl slash love interest, I'll find the air quotes later, Taya or Tia, I don't know how you have to say it. And the character that briefly had the voice that sounded like Bullwinkle, Tristan. And I know it sounds like they're doing a Bullwinkle impression for the voice at the beginning of this, but I don't know. But the best character of the entire season for me has to be Seto Kaiba. He is just a great character. Well, I think there's a bit of like one problem with him in the first episode, and that is he's enrolled in Yuki's school. I get that he needed to be there so to hear Yuki talk about his grandfather's legendary card, but he's the head of a company. Why would he need to go to school? He's about 20 or something. Like, I guess he looks funny. And another thing, why don't the characters look Asian in this, or Japanese, or whatever? They look white. Yeah, there are some uh, black characters, but still, it makes no sense. I had a few characters in this names are basically based on the type of decks they're using. Like we Underwood, who uses a bug type deck, or Rex Raptor, who uses a dinosaur deck, even though he has one or two dragons. Mako Tsunami, who uses a sea creatures deck. Orchids are cool by anything good, but they have to make up the whole name or just the last or first name based on the type of decks that characters were using. I can only think what they could have come up in mind, but still. Anyway, the first season arc is just to do with its kingdom, with the creator of Duel Monsters, Maximilian Pegasus, capturing Yuki's grandfather's soul in a card because he has one of the Millennium items, the Millennium Eye, and just forcing Yuki to compete. And when Zoe finds out there's a $3,000 reward for the winner, he wants to compete as well for his little sister who separated from since their kids is going blind and he just needs operation. And Trudeau's like did see Joey's get good points. Yes, he could be a bit rude and have a bit of a hot head, but it comes with his sister or his friend's well-being or something, he really comes through at the end. Let's see, and the music in it is good, but like all the other series, Japanese version of the series, I bet the Japanese version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of the original one, like music of it, it's just way better than the game it's dubbed. I don't know why it is, but and the team is kind of good, no words of music, and sounding Egyptian, but whatever. And the transformation sequence that happens when Yugi is turned into a Yami, it looks cool, but the end is just like when you do the pose at the end when he's finished transformation, it's like he's in a fashion uh, thing. I think I forget what the term is, but whatever. Anyway, in the Duke's Kingdom, it takes itself from dual fields that have different attributes to them, which are very good. But season two is determined to be way better. I will get to that when I get to season two. And the dual of them are good. Some of my favorites have to be with Yugi versus uh, Panic the Eliminator. That would be one of the darkest since when Yugi gets onto the dual field, let's get into these home things. A panic I think the button that shoots flamethrowers out. So they're not to shoot flamethrowers at characters, but they can't say death when somebody is like if somebody's soul is taken. Or if Ayami uses the mind crust tag. It's just weird. But yeah, Dan Green as Yami is and Yugi is just great. Just a perfect fit. And in every season he just gets better and better as the characters. It's just great choice casting. And with kinda well after he's lost Yugi he's been in hiding. And Pegasus some Pegasus goons try to find him, and when they do, they just point their fingers at him in the English though. But in Japanese, it's guns. For peace sake, even the animated series of Batman so freaking guns. What's the deal? I think parents are too worried about kids seeing guns. Ugh. Anyway, Pegasus is after Kai because he's just trying to control his company, and in order to get Kaiba out, he kidnaps his little brother Mokuba, who is played by a woman, and later on in the virtual world three-parter, there's a princess that looks like Mokuba, which is just weird, but I'll get to that. Oh, yeah, the other one of my favorite duels of the Zoe versus Rex. It's just a good, it's a great duel. Zoe gets to the ace monster Red Eyes, and when Rex makes the deal of them putting up a card, I think that might have inspired the Bell City thing in the next season. So, not really know, but just guessing. And oh yeah, and there's another evil spirit in this season named Korra. It's a bit weird since the person that he possesses is also named Korra, so it's a bit confusing. And he's around because he's sort of a master thief or the king of thieves, and he's actually the spirit of another Millennium item called the Millennium Ring. Not one that you wear on your finger, it's a different type of ring, but and just able to track down Millennium items and just point out where one is. But, oh yeah, and another funny character named Bandit Pete. Originally he was the American champion of Duel Monsters, but after Pegasus got a boy to duel for him for Keith, Kid beat him after Pegasus gave him a piece of paper that had some notes on how to beat Bandit Keith, and he's been disgraced ever since. I just want revenge on Pegasus. And he just to hang around with some other bandits. One of them is a creepy kid named Bones, and he duels Joey on a graveyard field. It's just weird, but in the abridged version of Yu-Gi-Oh, it's just funny. It's just hilarious. And yes, they sort of make some mistakes, either someone saying a word too dramatically, or just something else. I really not get into all this. But one of the craziest duels has to be the rematch between Kaiba and Nami. And it's crazy because near the end of the duel, Kaiba just threatens to kill himself or just jump off a ledge if Yugi attacks. He's crazy. I understand why he's doing it because he knows if he loses, he's going to get his brother back, and if he has his brother back, then there ain't see a reason for living. He's nuts. He's still my favorite character in the season, mind you, but he's nuts. And later on, he says that, like at the end of the duel came after me, and that duel didn't really count since Pegasus forced him to do it. And the duel between Pegasus and Yugi is good as well. And they actually kill off little Yugi at the third or fourth part of the Duel Again. It's not a, a lot of multi-part episodes. There's actually 7-part episodes in 4, which is just weird. I never thought there'd be a multi-part episode with 7 parts. Sorry, sorry. It's just good. And then there's the episode where Yugi and his friends find out why Pegs is set up to do his kingdom and want to take over Kybercorp. And it introduces might be one of the racist characters in the whole show called Shoddy. I'm not really gonna explain how he's racist, but you'll understand if you watch the show. Like he has a turban on his head and just I don't know, he's just very, very racist. Anyway, after that episode, that Yugi finds that his grandfather is alive, and as we go back to the game shop, a girl named Rebecca Hawkins, who is the newest uh, American champion of the Doom Monsters game since Bandicoot lost, is there because she thinks that Yugi's grandfather saw them and stole her grandfather's card, and Yugi just decides to do her since his grandfather couldn't duel because he's been out the hospital. She's another crazy character. She's a bit of a brat and she just talks for her bear or to her bear sometimes. It's just crazy. And when Solomon finds out who she is, he realizes who her grandfather is. And there's a flashback between when Solomon and Becca's grandfather after Hawkins were on a gig, and just on the similarities of the duel he and Arthur had, and Becca and Yugi having. It's just a good 2-part episode. Now the virtual world 3-part episode is kind of good with the big 5, like the big heads of Cybercorp. Well, not really the heads of some departments of Cybercorp. Uh, Trap Kaiba in the virtual reality game that he invented. Local again, Yugi trying to help. When they're in there, see Yugi and Joey find Mai, and then they rescue Kaiba, and then Mai and Joey and Local get killed. So it's sort of like the Matrix. If you get killed in a game, you get killed in real life. Well, not like Matrix, probably Tron, but whatever. Another good story arc. And last a few episodes of this season introduces a new game named Dungeon Dice Monsters, created by a character called Duke Devon. Another character that's in Yugi's high school but owns a company, and I don't really get why he stole the own company. And Solomon just mad at the new GameStop being there because he thinks might steal his customers. I don't even know if he gets that many customers or whatever. And Duke just has his Joey to a duel where if Joey wins, he must close down his shop, but Duke wins, must be a slave. I think that's be the first time in the series that the characters wear different clothes. And probably the only time Yugi isn't in his school uniform. It's just weird. Anyway, Joey loses and Duke is forced to wear a dog costume. Weird. And when he starts picking dice at Joey, Yami just sounds him, but Duke says that he plays some dice monsters. and Yami disagrees. And at first, he has some trouble summoning the monster, but he is a quick study, and there is a help god or help pad in the arena. And reason the Duke wanted to silence Yugi or Yami as he is now, because he thinks that Yami cheated when he beat Pegasus. And at the end, he finds out that he didn't, and just uh, got so mixed up because he had a meet with Pegasus before the Duel's Kingdom thing has started, and he just thought Pegasus sent an email about sending Dunzai Monsters global because of what happened with Yugi. So just having anger take control, so that's like the end. This ends there. The viewer season 1 is good. Too much talk with friendship, I think, but man, that's Yugi for you. Yu-Gi-Oh for it, but some good music and some good songs, especially no matter what. That is just like a great song in the Yu-Gi-Oh series. It's just fantastic. Well, it's probably better than You're Not Me from the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, but hey, that's all be rock ballads. And like I said, Kaiba and other characters are just awesome. But one, what I say, or should I say, two of the most annoying characters has to be Para and Doc, the Paradox brothers. They talk and rhyme so much. It was annoying in Pokemon and Seymour the Scientist did it in the Clefairy episode, but get two people talking and rhyme. So now you did a Dr. Zeus book. And his rhymes were creative. Overall, I give this season a 5 out of 10. As I said, there was some problems with this, and I had some good character stuff and good duels but not really great after all. It's just the first season. You can't really take something fantastic at the beginning, but anyway, for season 2, Yami is trying to find out more about his past. Kaiba is starting a new tournament in Domino City. Oh yeah, I mentioned that Yugi and his friends are from the city called Domino, but never. And there's a new villain whose motivation makes sense. Well, kind of makes sense in the English version, or in the Japanese, has to be the worst motivations or the most stupid motivations ever. Anyway, I'm a tip. That's it.